everyone and welcome to part 18 of the Mandolin building series. I am super close to finishing my project and today I'm going to do the final voicing of the mandolin. This right here is the product as it is right now, and I have the bridge right here. I have used sandpaper to really nicely fit it onto the body here, and what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take the mandolin, take the bridge and put the strings on top. And then I'm going to use the frequency analysis tool again to actually check the tuning of the air chamber. And with the little hand files I'm going to adjust these F-holes right here, smooth them out a little bit and widen them if necessary to change the tune of the air chamber. And that pretty much is the last step of what I need to do before I can finally start painting the mandolin, which I'm going to do later today. So I'm going to put everything on top here, and then I'm going to turn on the video again for the very first sounds that this mandolin is going to make. So I put the strings on the mandolin. I didn't cut off the ends yet. I'm going to do that once I'll put them finally on after the painting. And I've tuned the mandolin, and this is how it sounds right now. It's not perfectly in tune yet. I haven't put the strings in here as I should have, so they're losing a little bit of tension while I'm playing. But I can't even start describing how excited I am about the fact... Whoops. But I can't even start saying how excited I am about the fact that there's music coming out of this instrument, and that the increments here work, so that I have the right tones at the right places. It's incredibly loud. It sounds a little bit weird with the off strings, with the off tuning, but it is so incredibly loud compared to my classical mandolin. And it's just simply amazing. It is so awesome after all this work, all these hours that I put into this instrument, that I'm finally having an instrument that is making music. This is so incredibly cool. I have to do the voicing, of course, and I do need to do one little thing. If you look right here, the distance between the strings and the fretboard is huge right now. I think that the bridge is way too tall. So what I think I'm going to do is take away a little bit more of the bridge to lower it further down. I think that right now it's just way too high. If I want to press down here, it takes so much energy, and in the beginning here it doesn't. So it's a really weird way of playing. It feels very weird. So what I'm going to do definitely is take off a little bit wood off the bridge to bring the strings further down. And then I'm going to do the voicing. This is so amazing. This is so cool. I think I'm just gonna play for a while to just appreciate the instrument that I built and what is coming out of this, and then I'm going to go ahead. I corrected the bridge a little bit. Now I have much less space between the fretboard and the strings. There's still quite a bit, but I looked at the pictures and that seems to be something that the bluegrass mandolins always have, whereas my classical mandolin was much closer to the fretboard. So I'm happy with where it is at exactly this point right now. So I'm going to take my little felt pieces here again, put them on the back of the hammer, and then tap here right next to the bridge and see what the frequency analysis gives me. Hopefully something between a D and a D sharp. That would be ideal. And then I'm going to use a file to file these F-holes to raise the pitch if I'm still too low. So that's what I'm going to check right now, and then we're pretty much good to go to paint. This little hammer here worked wonders. It worked much smoother than I had anticipated. I was at 308 Hertz already and I needed to go up to 311. So that was a rather quick thing. So the F-folds are finished, nice and smooth now. The whole thing is done. The last thing I need to do is put paint on that, and that's what I'm going to do next. I hope you're enjoying the final step of this project. Have a great day, subscribe with one of the buttons, and see you tomorrow.